Welcome back from recess, kids.
Hello. Hi, Miss D.
Hi, Miss
Okay,
D.
so for history today, first we're going to start with how many of you guys have visited states outside of California? Cool, awesome. And a couple of you name some of them that you've gone to.
Mexico.
Chicago.
Not a state. Good try though. Chicago, also not a state. It's like,
New York.
could be a state, yes.
New York City.
Arizona.
Arizona, good. Where's one where you've gone to?
Utah.
Utah, good.
Nevada.
Colorado.
Colorado, good. So, most of us know that the United States is made up of 50 states, correct? But did you know that the country is made up of 5 regions?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so imagine that you're working on a puzzle of the United States. Now, instead of putting together 50, please get off your phone. Please put it away. Instead of having to put 50 pieces together, imagine only 5 really big pieces. Wouldn't that be much easier?
Actually.
And as you look at each large piece, you realize it has several states stuck together, right? So each piece of each puzzle piece will be a different area of land that we call a region in the United States. So how do we decide what states belong together? Well, we look for common features or characteristics. So it's like if we were to take all of you and split you up by, say, hair color or eye color. It's something like that. So, but in the country, we separate them by types of natural resources, land features like mountains, forests, deserts, different climates, stuff like that. So in the United States, there are 5 main regions. Does anybody know what those are?
The Northwest. The Northeast, the Southeast, the Midwest, the Southwest, and the West.
Good. This is a part of our objective today. That's what we're going to go over. So I'm going to hand out a map of the United States to each of you. Here, take one and pass it around, please. Everybody grab one and leave any extras in the middle. So I want you guys to color, we're going to color each region a different color, okay? So everybody grab 5 different colored pencils.
Okay, you just took mine.
There's so many white in here.
That's how the school system is. Oh, God.
Okay, and so now we're going to color each of the regions. So which region do we want to start with? Anybody?
The West.
The West, okay. So we're going to start with the West. So I'm going to use this map right here, okay? So on your map, okay, we're going to color the West. And so the states involved in the West are Washington, up in the top corner, Montana, down to Colorado, and then over to Utah.
I messed up.
That's okay. Nevada, California, and then Oregon and Idaho.
It's Wyoming. Yes.
Yeah, so Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, California.
But not New Mexico? Or Arizona?
No, those ones are going to be in the Southwest.
They make good food.
Okay, so now go ahead and grab a different color. And we're going to go to, oh, and then don't forget, sorry, Also in the west is considered Alaska and Hawaii. So they're on the bottom of your map because they're not part of the continental U.S. Yes.
Where are they, Misty?
So Alaska is actually up above Canada, but it's still one of our states that we claimed. And then Hawaii is in the ocean. It's a bunch of islands.
Why isn't Alaska just Canada then?
Because we actually got it from them, which you should have learned earlier this year. So the contiguous or conterminous U.S. is the 48 conjoining states that you see on the big part of your map, and then Alaska and Hawaii are not part of that, but they are part of the United States as a whole. Okay, so continuing to the southwest, this is our smallest region, number of states wise, but it's still pretty big. But it has Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. Any questions?
Why is Texas so big?
It just is. Okay, so now do we want to do the Midwest or the Southeast?
Midwest.
Ew.
Midwest, okay. So the Midwest, you're going to have right alongside the West, and you're going to have North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Kansas, down above, right above Oklahoma. And then again, the states next to it, you're gonna have Montana, Iowa, not Montana, sorry. Missouri, sorry. Missouri, Iowa, it's not Montana. I'm like blanking out on the name of it.
I know it, Misty.
Minnesota.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna say.
I just kept going. Where do we stop?
So you can go over all the way to
Michigan?
Ohio is the very end corner of that one, but don't get Kentucky yet. So Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, Missouri.
Misty,
Yes.
aren't these the flyover states?
I don't know what you mean by that.
There's a lot of corn there, so you fly over them.
Okay.
Because there's nothing of use.
Not
Except corn.
true. And then for the, all the way over to Ohio. So this is the Midwest, is one of the bigger regions. Okay, so now the Southeast, if you grab a different color. The Southeast and the Northeast are a little tricky because over there we have where the colonies were and there's a lot of little states put together. So our line that divides the Northeast and the Southeast is actually right between Pennsylvania and Maryland. So from Maryland down is the Southeast. So you have Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, the Carolinas, north and south, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Florida down at the bottom.
Where's Delaware? I know where it is. But what's
Oh, Delaware is part of the Southeast. Do you have a question?
Where does the southeast end? Where the northeast
At the
starts?
top? So right between where Pennsylvania and Maryland. So Maryland's on the bottom, but Pennsylvania's in. So Maryland's part of the southeast, but Pennsylvania is part of the northeast.
Okay.
And then Delaware is also part of that, part of the southeast.
Wait, you said Maryland's part of?
Yeah, so Maryland is part of the southeast.
If you were paying attention, you'd know that.
I was
Be
getting
nice.
confused.
And then this one goes all the way down to Florida. And then the northeast is the rest, and it's got a lot of our small states close together. So we have New Jersey, Pennsylvania, as we said, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New York, Vermont, and Maine. So all those little ones up there. Yes,
When do we get to go home?
at the end of the day. Okay, so go ahead and finish coloring, and then we're gonna move on to our next activity. Okay, so I'm gonna split the class up into groups of 5. Okay, and everybody is going to be assigned a region, and then you're gonna write in here. It's a little hard to read because the printer kind of messed up. But so you're gonna write the region that I assign you, the states in that region. Some of them don't have up to 12, but that's the highest you'll go is 12. Some of the physical landmarks in this region, the natural resources in this region, and then I want you down here at the bottom, write the 3 largest cities in that region, what states they belong to, and you don't have to worry about the population for right now, okay? And if you want, go ahead and use your textbooks to help you out. Okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, you're gonna get the northeast, so go ahead and work on that.
I just guess?
Yeah, you have to use your book and use your map that you know.
Oh, okay.
So the northeast is your region. You're gonna get the southwest. You get the west. You have the Midwest,
Oh.
and
Someone
you
wanna
get the
trade with me?
southeast.
Does anyone want to trade?
So go ahead, take a couple minutes, fill those out.
What do I have against
Do you want to trade?
West.
Good food.
Can I get a different one?
No. Work together with your group.